ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. So here we go. We got Mark Brunton and Jill coming on from Las Vegas. They're going for their first minute and a half. Take it away, DJ. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for Carrie Blown and Don Blown from Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. Put your hands together. DJ, it's all yours, man. And up next, we've got Arusi Okai and Tarana Naoko. I hope I'm saying that right. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Tokyo. DJ, it's your show. last couple for this first heat. I'm looking for Chris Farrell and Emma Mansfield from Newcastle and Auburn, California. DJ, it's all yours. Big hand for Chris and Emma. It's Chris Farrell and Emma Mansfield from Newcastle, California and Auburn, California.
To say yes I know, man that's groovy. When the wail of a hot trombone makes the gators rock and roll. This expression is Harlem's own, man that's groovy. When Sending Sam begins to jam, lays down a solid beat. When they say ow, you know somehow they carry heat wave in their feet. The beat that is quite passe. When it's done in a Harlem way. When you're happy, step up and say, buddy, that's groovy.
Big hand for all of the competitors, and you won!
Go.
gentlemen, put your hands together. And couple 321, please remain on the dance floor for me. I'm looking for Paul Salter and Catherine Wolson from Philadelphia. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes our minute and a half. DJ, take it away. Big round of applause for Paul Salter and Catherine Olson from Philadelphia. Next up, I'm looking for Harish Kareem and Bethany Serta from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. Put your hands together. DJ, it's all yours. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for Nathan Boo and Chelsea Rogers, couple 326, all the way from Oklahoma City. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. And your minute and a half is a go. And put your hands together for Nathan and Chelsea. Next up, couple 329. I'm looking for Jason Brand and Heather Saliga from Monterey, California. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. And here you go. Couple in the scene, I'm looking for couple 332. Mikey, Darren, and Marie Paquette from the Grosse Pointe Park. And your minute and a half begins as of now. Yeah. All right. I got that down. We are at a time limit, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Couple 318, Jason Taylor and Sarah Osh from Pasadena, California, take center stage. Your minute and a half begins as now. Pasadena, California. Moving right along, I'm looking for a couple of 330, Dabney Hopkins and Tracy Jones from Mesa, Arizona. Your minute and a half begins as of now. DJ, it's all yours. For a couple of 333, Lindy and Crystal Quality from Las Vegas, Nevada. DJ, it's all yours. 336, I'm looking for Dale Brody and Elizabeth Knowles from Los Angeles, California, and San Francisco, California. And your minute and a half begins as of now.
Somebody loves me, I wonder who. When I'm worried, who she can be worries me. To every gal who passes by, I shout, yoo-hoo, hey, hey, baby, you were meant to be my loving man.
Big hand for Dale Brody and Elizabeth Knowles. And moving on to couple 341, I'm looking for Nathan Sartain and Sylvia Easby. Take it away, DJ. and gentlemen, a big hand for all of our couples from Heat 3. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for all of our couples here in Heat 4. And to start our set off, I'm looking for Peter Flynn and Laura Schrader, both from Norwood and Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. DJ, it's all yours. Big hand for Peter Flynn and Laura Schrader. And next up is couple 317, Cornelius Dunn and Holly Gracie, both from Houston, Texas. Big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes your minute and a half. Big hand for Cornelius Dunn and All Gracey from Houston, Texas. Next up is couple 322, Jason Sibyl and A-Tran from Orlando, Florida. And your minute and a half begins as of now. Big hand for Jason Sibyl and A-Tran. Next up is couple 328, Jason Gerhardt and Candy Gerhardt, all the way from Atascadero, California. And here comes your minute and a half. California. And last but not least, couple 331, Nick Barkley and Tara Figgy from Las Vegas, Nevada. And here comes your minute and a half. Sarah Vicky. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for all of our couples singing E4. And let's have a big hand for all of our competitors.
All right. Your 2 minutes begin as of now. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Jason Taylor, Sarah Osh, Nathan Sargent, and Sylvia Easy. Big hand for Cameron Donlin, Nathan Brewer, and Chelsea Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jason Simmel and Dram, Chris Farrell and Aaron Mansfield. Here it comes, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. Thank you very much, guys. Adam Brzezowski and Elisa Law. Couple number 2, I'm looking for Sean Morris from Seattle, Washington as your pro leader, and Caitlin Sato from Chicago, Illinois as your am follower. Okay, next up is couple number 3, Jeremy Coons from Las Vegas, Nevada as your pro leader, and Chris Marsalis from Sacramento, California as your amateur follower. Hey guys, hey! We need to pick out your song and tempo. Oh, already did? Okay. All right, here comes your 2 minutes.
Tonight she'll know I'm mighty, mighty. Stomping at the jamboree now, hey man, there's a good rock tonight. Hey, 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 we gonna rock. Hey, 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 we gonna rock. Hey, 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 we gonna rock.
Jerry Coos and Christmas Summers. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Our next couple coming up, Jerry Jordan from Norco, California as your pro leader, and Jenny Kim from Pasadena, California as your amateur follower.
Jerry, what did you want to do? Jump listing.
All right. All right, here comes your music. Jerry Jordan, Jen Kim, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And our next couple up is, as your pro leader, is Doug Silton from Los Angeles, California. And as your amateur follower is Gigi Hewison from Los Angeles, California. Are you guys ready? Here it comes. Big hand for Doug Sutton, Gigi Houston. I'm looking for Patrick Wall from Sacramento, California. Mr. Ann Fowler, Monica Sharon from Sacramento, California. All right, guys, here comes the music. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Nick Peterson, Patrick Wall, and Monica Sharon. Thank you. Moving right along as quickly as we can, I'm looking for couple number 9, Nick Peterson from Las Vegas, Nevada, and Sarah Finke from Las Vegas, Nevada. And here comes their music. Moving along as quickly as possible, I'm looking for couple number 10, Sean Carter from Los Angeles, California, and Jan Elquist from Los Angeles, California. Here comes your music, guys. Big hand for Sean Carter and John Elquist from Los Angeles, California. And moving right along, I'm looking for couple number 11, Nick Williams from Los Angeles, California as your pro leader, and Elaine Zerna from Los Angeles, California as your AM follower. All right, here comes the music. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Rick Williams and Elaine Zerna. All right, couple number 12, I'm looking for Jerry Jordan from Los Angeles, California as the pro leader, and Hoya Balfour from Los Angeles, California as your AM follower. And here comes the music. Big hands give up for Jitterbug and Hold Out on the Floor. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for a couple number 14, Jeremy Coons from Las Vegas as your pro leader, and Celia Coleman from Henderson, Nevada as your ad follower. And the music is on its way. Not quite yet. It's getting there. I'm with you. I'm with you. You're not alone. All right, here it comes.
Well, I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Gonna hold my baby tight as I can, 'cause tonight she'll know I'm a mighty, mighty man. Heard the news, everybody's rockin' tonight. You don't believe what I mean, come and see for yourself. Everybody read, jumping, beat, jumping on the shelf. They're playing some jazz and some bebop too. They let me so crazy, you won't know what. Yeah, man, that's good jumping tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, huge hand for Jeremy Coons and Celia Coleman. Moving on to couple number 15. I'm looking for Joel Plies from Cleveland, Ohio, and Sally Snyder from Chicago, Illinois. And here comes your music. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Joel Plies and Sally Snyder. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for couple number 16, Steve Drabakowski from Stuart, Florida, and Laura Schrader from Newton, Massachusetts. That's what I got. Here we go. Here's your minute and a half.
Are you full of pep? Are you happy, happy? Does the beat make you move? Did you send yourself jacking into the young back of the note that is smooth? Oh, you have to the jive. You have to the jive. I can't help why you have why you keep where you step why you have to the jive.
Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Steve Jitterbug and Laura Schrader. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we start the competition for the pro and leaders. I am looking for, as your and leader, Jason Taylor. And as your pro follower, Barrel Coffer. Are you guys ready? Here comes the music.
There's a man in town, all the women know. He goes by the name of Nosy Joe. Don't care if they're married, he takes his pick. Long as they're women, he's ready to stick his big nose in their business. His big nose in their business. That's Nosy Joe, the nosiest guy I know. Well, he ain't good looking and he ain't big and strong. That guy got a nose that's 4 foot long. I'm telling you women, this ain't no jive. If you get too close, this man will drive his big nose in your business. His big nose in your business. That's Nosy Joe, the nosiest guy I know. I saw him just the other day, trying to steal my gal away. He offered her money, he offered her love. She said, thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Jason Taylor and Barrel Coffer. And couple number 2, I am looking for Nathan Sartain and Emily Hoffer. James, you're a beautiful, beautiful man. Mwah. All right, here we go.
Come on, little baby, hide and go speak with me. Come on, little baby, hide and go speak with me. We're gonna play the game the way it ought to be. That's fine, kick him in the eye. I'm gonna get you
gentlemen, big round of applause for your AM leader, Nathan Sarte, and your bro follower, Emily Hoffberg. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for couple number 3, Blake Prawl from Woodland, California, and Kelly Wilkerson from Vacaville, California. You know, is this gonna get ugly? I hope not. Okay. Get. Here comes your music. And an even bigger hand for the both of them for having to put up with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for couple number 4, Nick Barkley from Las Vegas, Nevada. And Shannon Sheldon from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, that's it. Here comes the music, guys.
Down in Jersey and Hackensack, there's a little place called the Shack in the Back. It's right beside a railroad track, and folks go there for a second and snack. The waitress wears a gingham dress. You can wear your Sunday best. A jamming band puts on a show with everybody yelling, blow, man, blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Nick Barkley and Shannon Sheldon. Couple number 5. I'm looking for Benjamin Ricard from Quebec City, Canada. And Natalie Gomez from Las Vegas, Nevada. You know what? She's from New York. Is she from Vegas? You know what?
It's good enough for us.
There we go. There we go. I'm calling out cities. I'll get one of them right eventually. Thank you guys very much. All right, here comes your time. And up next is couple number 6,
Michael Seguin from Seattle, Washington. Antonia Service from Seattle, Washington. All right, here comes your music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Seguin and Antonia Service. Next up is couple number 7, Jason Neese and Tisei Shao. Jason's from Lansing, Michigan, and Tisei is from Los Angeles. All right, guys, here's your music. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Jason Lee and TJ Chow. Couple number 8, I'm looking for Cody Throne from Las Vegas, Nevada. And Sylvia Schuyler from Los Angeles, California. And here comes your music. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for Cody Throne and Sylvia Schuyler. All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, is couple number 9. I'm looking for Buddy Gallian from Orange County, California, and Shannon Sheldon from Las Vegas, Nevada. And here comes your time. Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Gallian and Shannon Sheldon. Couple number 10, I'm looking for Mitch Parks from Los Angeles, California, and Kim Clever from Ventura, California. And here comes the music.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is a good vocal speaker. Oh, sweet man. You want one?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mitch Parks and Kim Porter. Couple number 11, I'm looking for Mikey Darren from Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan, and Denise Paulino from Los Angeles, California. Here comes your music. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey Darren and Denise Paulino. And moving along to couple number 12, I'm looking for Daniel McDonough from Davis, California, and Kelly Wilkerson from Vacaville, California. And here's your music.
Show
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny McDowell and Kelly Wilkerson. And moving on to our last but not least couple in the Pro-Am leaders. I'm looking for couple number 13, Cliff Kwan from Los Angeles, California, and King Keller from Ventura, California. And here comes the music.